Welcome, Saber enthusiasts. I am Nick Nitro, and I am the Lord of the Crucible. And I've got another collectibles video here today. Still waiting on some lightsabers to come in, but we'll get to that a little later on. Right now, we've got another Micro Galaxy Squadrons vehicle. Probably the best word. This is the AT TE tank. I've actually been really surprised with these. They've turned out to be really detailed, and I really like the way they've been put together. Every toy collectible series has some issues with proportion. There's only so much you can do in that regard. But from what I've seen here, the proportion between the figures and the vehicles really seems to work out nice. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. I will say that on the larger ships, they usually have a banner down here delineating all of the features that these have. Sometimes what you see here doesn't exactly show you everything you need to know. So, let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so this is another one where the artwork is removable. It's just a generic background, but if you'd like, you can use that. So, how do we have this in here? Well, we got, okay, we got a little something extra here. All right off the bat, we've got a speeder bike right here. I'm gonna have to get some close-ups of that. What appears to be, if I can get it out of there, a stand for the speeder bike. There we go. That it? There we go. That should look nice. Now this particular vehicle I actually taped it in this time. Comes with 5 clone troopers, one of which is a clone commando. Matter of fact, that is Captain Rex. So I'll see if I can't get some close-up pictures of those guys, but I'm not exactly going to pull them out of the packaging right now. All right, it's almost like this is just formed right around the vehicle because it's not coming out, not readily. This one's a little looser than most others. So there we go. Not bad. So first off, I'm seeing that the legs are movable. So they're very posable. Okay. Didn't expect that. We've got some articulation here at the neck of the tank. So, you can actually get a look at how far that can sweep. That's nice. Like any tank, this is covered with armament. So you've got some cannons on the back, some blaster cannons there, and they've got a little bit of movement, a little up, down, and a little side to side. And they move independently of each other. It's a fairly good range of motion there. We've got 4 of them on the front with a much wider firing angles. And of course, a big guy up on the top. And this one has a 360-degree sweep. definitely a lot here to unpack. There's your crew compartment. There's your pilot's compartment. So it just flips forward. It's not excessively tight, and you can fit 2 figures in here. So that's really nice. I'm thinking this back should open up here. Yep. There we go. 4 little tabs in the back. So 2 in the front and then 2 in the back here. Okay. So we have multiple stations for figures. Feels like you can get 4 figures in here. Looks like I'm missing a couple of things here. Let's see what I can find out. So, aha. Ah. Side panels. 2 of them. And in each of these panels, you can fit 2 figures, here and here. Oh, wait a minute. Those aren't for figures. I know what those are for. Okay. So, these pegs in the back, I was thinking maybe they would prop up figures. They're not for figures. It can actually hold 2 speeder bikes. And of course you've got an exposed open gunnery seat for the main cannon. Okay, so all told, you can actually fit 11 of these figures in here. 1 at the gunnery station, 2 in the cockpit, 3 in each of the side panels, and then 2 in the rear gunnery stations. What do we have here? Aha. There is something else. Aha. There we go. So, this section here with your speeder bikes, there are 2 small latches, and this whole platform drops down, straight down, so that you can have your speeder bikes deploy. That is really nice. I would never have thought of that. They always give you more room for figures than figures they give you. I really need to see if there's a way that we can get a hold of these independently. Might only be on eBay, but if they ever put these out as just individual pieces or packs like this, I think there would be a huge demand for that just to fill up the vehicles that you get. Just like on the Ghost, there is interior detailing here. I absolutely love that. It's almost like they take the opportunity or the perspective of what can the characters inside the vehicle see. And I love that kind of intentional thought behind how they design and how they put the detail in. Well, that's actually quite interesting. This is always one of my favorite ground vehicles of the Clone Wars, and I don't think I ever really noticed a lot of the interior shots from the show, but I absolutely love the way they've addressed this. It seems like it might need to be a little longer, maybe a little larger scale, but honestly, this is really well done. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. I'm Nick Nitro, this is Rocky, and you are hearing the rest of our feathered friends in our home here. And we will see you in the Crucible.